Morning, everybody. Welcome to Big Tahunga Canyon. Just two big boys in a little car today. This is Craig. Thank you so much.
No problem.
For coming down from World Motorsports in Torrance, California, where they build Benzes and German cars and Japanese cars. And I hadn't heard of your place, but now I got to check it out because some of the projects you mentioned.
You're definitely gonna have to come by.
I gotta come by and check it out. And you seem like the kind of character I want to hang out with.
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun.
So tell me about this. This is a 2011 SLS AMG.
Yep.
Which you have built, your team has built.
Correct.
A twin turbo package on it.
Yeah.
Which you told me is 900 horsepower.
It is. We're about to find out.
And you have a pretty crazy dyno facility at your place.
We do. We have the only wind tunnel dyno in America,
which is awesome, and we're gonna have to go check that out. And so I'm gonna assume that number has been verified on your dyno.
Has.
So tell me about the process of building a twin turbo kit for this car.
Well, the first process was building the hard parts, which was in a feat in itself. Figuring out where to put the turbos, how to run the piping, how to keep the AC, how to do everything, package it in the car.
Because it still needs to be a Mercedes. You're not building a race car.
Someone still needs to have all the luxuries that they're used to.
Right.
Can't take any of that out.
Right.
If I could, it would have been a lot easier. But I can't.
Yeah. So you've packaged the turbos, and then it's tuning everything, which you said was really hard.
Tuning was an issue, so we took it to some people that have a lot of experience tuning forced induction stuff, and they had problems with it. So then we put an aftermarket computer, we put a Motec in it with a new fuel system and new injectors, different fuel rails, changed it all to a more traditional system. That didn't work. So then we hired this consultant, which cost us about $50,000 a year, just as a consulting fee, to come over from Europe, and he had the car running in 15 minutes. Really? So this is our guy. So we've hired him.
Can you prorate it?
He works for us now.
Okay.
And he's just a genius.
There you go. All right. Well, I'm excited we're going to learn more about it as we drive. But I'm excited because I haven't seen a twin turbo SLS what was this? About 580 horsepower from the factory.
Yeah,
right?
Stock SLS on our dyno puts down about 460 horsepower.
To the wheels?
To the wheels.
Okay. So this is double. You've doubled it.
Yep.
And how much boost is this running?
6 pounds.
That's all?
That's it.
Oh my God. How big are these big turbos, or are they kind of little turbos?
It's a decent sized turbo. It's on a T3 frame. It's a Turbonetics turbo. We've gone with bigger turbos, tried them. We've gone with smaller turbos, tried them. This is the package that keeps really good drivability like we're dealing with now, which a Mercedes customer would definitely want, and gives us a good boost in power that works with everything else in the car.
Holy shit. Wow, okay. Alright, this is going to take a little getting used to. It's a little more sensitive than the stock one.
Just a little bit.
Wow, the sounds. So where did you mount the turbos? Are they up front or
no? They're underneath.
They're underneath.
They're underneath.
So where the cats would be, kind of.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait until we have some actual room to go full throttle. I'm just quarter throttling it.
Yeah, it's not really probably an ideal canyon carving car.
Well, unfortunately, I had the perfect canyon for it, and then while we were getting the other shots, they set up a construction zone. So the gearbox tuning, that you said was the trickiest part, actually, right?
The trickiest part was the clutch. So obviously it's a dual clutch transmission, so it's a multi-disc clutch that no one makes an aftermarket clutch for. And it's only designed to handle about 750 pounds of torque. And what happens when you're going very, very high speed, say you're going 150, 160 miles an hour somewhere, and the tranny decides, hey, we can't handle this power you're putting down right now, the clutch just lets go so it doesn't slip, because it's a unit that's not designed to slip, and then the car over revs. So when you're going 160 miles an hour and then that happens,
that's not
you
good.
see 17,000 RPM, which this motor's not happy with either.
Jesus. This thing is no joke, huh?
No joke.
6 pounds, that's it?
6 pounds.
What's the compression of one of these from the factory?
11 to 1.
Oh, that's okay. Well, that's where that happens. Did you lower the compression?
No, but that's definitely something that we want to do on another one we build, only because not even just to get more boost, but we want to get more timing.
Right. So with regards to the motor itself, is it stock internals?
Stock internals, but the cams have been done.
Good Lord. We're out in the Angeles Forest, which typically has, room for most cars. But even if I go full throttle for 1 second, I'm already at the next braking zone. And I think I've hit full throttle once. These SLSs are really cool. They're good looking cars. They've held their value pretty well after that initial drop off. So this is your shop car, but is this a package that you plan on selling to people?
We are very close to putting a sellable kit. So we have 5 kits almost ready to go right now. We are only going to do it as an install that we do in the shop.
Right.
There's a lot of proprietary parts that we have, like those clutch packs and everything else that we need to do there. And the tuning is obviously something that we spent thousands of hours probably doing to get to this point.
This is a mean motherfucker, this thing.
Oh yeah.
Have you gone runway racing with it yet? Are you gonna do that?
No, not yet.
I'm not going to say what that speed was. It's good. It seems like there's every once in a while I'm getting just a little hiccup in the gearbox. Mm-hmm. Are you still working on the gearbox tune?
No, we're still working on everything.
Yeah, it's 95% of the way there, but I'm just getting like a little hiccup in third gear in the gearbox tune. But man, does that sound cool. What RPM is peak torque with this kit?
Peak torque of this one's about 4,800 RPM.
And peak power is 7 and change?
Yeah. And this is all on 91 octane. Everything we do at our shop is on 91 octane fuel. With our California garbage 91 octane, we're making 900 horsepower.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've just realized something. The bonnet isn't closed all the way.
We should probably close that.
Probably close that. Yeah. Otherwise, we're going to have a big problem. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to find a turnaround spot anyway, and then I will close the bonnet, and we will go back the other way.
All right.
Because I think it's on the locker.
Yeah.
But I just saw it there, and I was like, maybe we should check that.
Yeah.
We'll go right in here. This thing is a beast, though. Let's see. Getting out of here, you got to do this angle over here. It's actually, sorry about that, surprisingly good visibility out of this car.
Yeah. In
all directions. You can see out the back really well. Okay, now that we know our hood isn't going to fly up, that's excellent. What else? Have you guys done any suspension or anything with this car?
Just got coilovers from KW.
Okay.
We have the front lift system in a box in our shop. But how we ran the intercooler plumbing goes right where they want to run the hydraulics for the lift system, so it's not in the car.
This is really fast. Not that you're surprised by that at all, because you built the damn thing, but Jesus. It's so nutty.
You should see what it's like on 100 octane and timing.
Oh my God.
A little more boost.
It's enough straight road.
It's about another 200 horsepower.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit. Can you run E85 in it?
You could. We don't really do that for our customers, for the cars we build, because we don't expect our customers to be doing that with a car like this.
So with a car like this, you want 0 headaches.
Yeah.
It has to be 0 headaches. Otherwise, it's not really worth doing.
We got pretty much the worst fuel in the country here.
We do.
So if we can get it to work on this fuel,
what's amazing is in Torrance, you're like right next to like the biggest Chevron distributor in California, and you can't get cheap gas and you can't get good gas.
Yeah. I was there the day that place blew up.
Oh, yeah.
We were sitting in our shop. We thought it was an earthquake from the shockwave.
This is a nutty car, Craig. I'm a fan of this.
Well, good. That's what we like to hear.
And you guys, it's so close. Like, it's just that little bit of gearbox tune, and you're there. See, there, that was it right there. But it makes all the right sounds. Imagine this on a Black Series. Ooh, that would be an angry car.
Well, we bought a Black Series to do this to it, so we have a Black Series there. But the value of that car is just so tremendously high now.
Yeah, that you'd be.
Yeah, we just have it parked in the garage.
That's the best way to make money on a Black Series.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. Listen to that. It sounds like a Boeing. It's like a jet. This car is great. It's like all the Mercedes noises I like, and then all the tuner car noises I like at the same time.
Yep.
Wow, what a nutty build. And how long did it take you to develop this kit? You said it was a really long time.
We're 3 years into it. It was a year and a half before we got the tuning right, or the tuning in the right direction.
Yeah.
You know, it was 3 months we had the turbo kit done, the hard parts. That was easy for us.
Most people would consider that to be the hardest part, but I'm guessing most people don't really know how it works.
Well, most people don't really build a turbo kit that can handle every aspect of everyone's driving.
That's true.
So a lot of companies that build these kits only build it to be floored and work.
Yeah.
We got to build it for no matter what our customer's going to do, this car has to work.
Yeah.
You know, so for every driving style, for this type of driving, for highway driving, local driving, you know, the car works well in all those respects.
Well, that's the difference between a tuner car and building and selling a package.
Yeah.
You know, it's one thing if if it's my own car and I can't drive it in this condition and like this, but when you're selling it, the customer doesn't want to hear that.
No. Like when I always built fast cars for myself,
Yeah.
I knew what the car liked.
Yeah.
So, and you knew what your car liked, so you drove it that way.
Yeah.
But I can't sell that to a customer with a $200,000 car.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to drive it this way.
Yeah, you
I'm
learn.
like, excuse me?
It's so funny. You think your car, you go, oh no, it's totally fine, it's totally normal, until your buddy wants to drive it, and you go, okay, wait, here's what you got to do, and you got to go through the whole list of things you got to do.
We had so many people drive this car with different driving styles, just to figure out how to make all those different ways of driving work.
And you just log how they drive it, and then try and work with the tune to make it work.
Yep.
Well, if you want me to log some miles for you, and you wanted to adjust to the Matt Farah calibration, I think I could clear my schedule.
Well, you're more than welcome to it.
Don't offer shit like that.
That's what we do.
We're gonna have a lot of fun together, you and me, Craig. Up, chipmunk! Up! It lived.
We saved them.
It lived, yeah.
Those carbon brakes saved
It was,
fast.
yeah. They're good brakes.
Yeah.
But this car, when you double the horsepower, even very good brakes have to work if you're on it.
Yes.
So cool. Do you have an expected possible price point for this package when it goes up to retail?
No, not yet, but I would say it's going to be somewhere between 45 and 50.
I mean, look, for double the horsepower, 45 and 50 is a lot of money.
Yeah.
But you're talking about doubling the horsepower of an already very fast and already very expensive car. That's actually pretty much in line with what a TT Lambo kit would be, right?
Yep. And also, this kit is going to come with the clutch. It's going to come with all those components.
Oh, wow. So it's going to come with an upgraded gearbox.
Oh, yeah. It has to, or else it doesn't work right.
That's a pretty comprehensive package.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing it with me, Craig. I really appreciate it. Check out, as you have a website, I imagine. What's the website?
World-motorsports.com.
Check out World Motorsports, and I want to go down and see his dyno. Maybe we'll throw the Focus RS on the dyno.
Absolutely.
Because it's all-wheel drive, right?
Yeah.
And maybe we'll do that, and I think we'll probably end up playing around with a couple more of your cars, because
that sounds great.
It's so close. I could tell it's just right there, and that tuning has to be a pain in the ass.
Well, we have a 9912 Turbo S coming tomorrow, and that's our next project car. So you might enjoy that.
My man. Well, thank you for having me and bringing your car out, and of course, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.